and bottle of rum. DJ start the thing, let me drum. Cause I see girls, I see fun, I see winding up in the sun, I see 10 girls to a man. DJ start the thing, let me ram my shit. When my team touch down, everything get wild. Hey, hey, hey. Take out your flag and fling it up. Take out something and fling it up. Fling it up, fling it up high. Hey, hey, hey. Start to jump up and fling it up. Take out something and fling it up. Fling it up. We living up in life, yeah. Baby, turn up for me. Come show your colors for me. And put your hands up for me. We party through the night. Baby, turn up for me. Come show your colors for me. And put your hands up for me. Baby, turn up for me. Your body up for me. I want your body. Your body, I love it. I see girls wind their body slow. But the way they barricade them don't lose control. From Africa jamming up with my friends and family. So mommy, my jealousy, see we party, no enemies. No need for carito. This one no be politics. Imagine no red peste pepe. Baby, sound up for me. I see girls, I see fun, I see winding up in the sun, I see bumpers rolling around, bouncing back like a drum. I see mass in the place, I see girls they winding their waist, I see trouble all in their face. They say them ready for carnival.
Hello, Davido, what you say?
If you come to party, hands up in the sky. Hey, hey, hey. Take out your flag and fling it up. Take out something and fling it up. Fling it up, fling it up high. Hey, hey, hey. Start to jump up and fling it up. Take out something and fling it up. Fling it up. We living up in life, yeah. Baby, turn up for me. Come show your colors for me. And put your hand up for me. We party through the night. Baby, turn up for me. Come show your colors for me. And put your hand up for me. Hey, baby, turn up for me. Take out your flag and fling it up. Take out something and fling it up. Hey, hey. Hello, me girl. Oh, that's why I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to see you again. I get in.
Caribbean Celebrity Show, broadcasting live from the United Kingdom as we present singing sensation from Trinidad and Tobago.
Ash Wednesday morning.
If it ain't super, me want it.
A pretty girl, look in your eyes. See long time I recognize you. Don't know that I will come. Your fights will explode when I touch down. Telling you, a pretty girl, you know the rest. No long talk, I want you to excuse my inspection. I come to just ask you a question. We got that thing in the background there, that telling you. Look like them striking right there, they striking right. We got that thing in the background there, Lord, I'm telling you. Look just as striking right there, they turn that to the way you, 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 the way you. And when you say I ask you the question, I want you to understand the program, Lord. Do a wonderful conversation, and this is just a little observation. If you wanna keep it a secret, well, no self I going to find it, Lord. Do a wonderful conversation. I just want to ask you a question. We got that thing in the background there, Lord, that telling you. Look like them striking right there, they striking right. We got that thing in the background there, Lord, that telling you. Look at that street in my day, turn that to the way you, 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 the way you. telling you, look like them striking right they striking right. We got that thing in the background there, Lord, I'm telling you, look up and striking right they turn back from the way up. Turn back from the right. Oh Lord, we got that thing in the background there, Lord, that asking you, look like them striking right they like them striking right. Bumba Club, mad, keep that.
Greetings, and welcome to another episode of the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Greetings, my brother. Greetings,
Bless up. Coming to you all the way from the United Kingdom. It's yours truly, Kash Major, and the one and only Mr. X. Big up yourself, Mr. X.
Big up.
Yeah, man.
What's it like, my brother?
We're coming up the rise of the Nottingham Carnival, and let me tell you, wow. Mr. X, I know you have a lot of stories to tell us. And in fact, before we even get into that aspect, folks, I have a little sneak preview for you tonight. Basically, Mr. X was caught red-handed on camera. Folks, tell me if you recognize this guy. Mr. X. Hey, what? Cat catch your tongue like this, eh? Huh?
Apparently.
So that's the after party from the street jam. What was that? Tell me, give me a little bit of insight for those of us that weren't there. What was that like?
It was in London, you know, some place in London.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in the central. Yeah, in a club. It was like an after party vibe, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was me, Freezy, and Kuya.
That's why you have to be so careful. Everybody have a smartphone, a phone now where they could capture you, whether you're aware of it or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So big up all those who were involved and enjoyed the carnival. You know, it's a nice thing when Caribbean people come together, and that's what we're all about, promoting and showcasing the culture. So tonight we have a great show for you folks. You know, we're going to be introducing to you a great artist that we've discovered on the radar. And I'm so excited when we discover these artists because, you know, we are instrumental and we could say that we are part of their journey. So, folks, tonight you want to share the live, you want to tune in. We're very excited to introduce you this artist. But before we get into the interview segment, we want to bring you some new music from around the Caribbean. Now, there's, for those of you who know, Bouyon Music, there's a very popular band, arguably maybe the most popular Bouyon band on the planet, and that is the Triple K band. Triple K has released some new music. I've been talking to one of the lead singers, you know, almost on a daily basis, and there's some more new music coming. But this song has caused a little controversy, and you know what I like? When songs sometimes create a little controversy, or even if, in fact, if the songs get banned, it causes more people, you know, more people to listen to the song. So let's take in this one. I just want to know your comments on it. As you know, in the Bouyon music, there's the nasty segment, which is the unfiltered, the raw music, and there's the, you know, the Bouyon music. So let's take in this one. It's very new. When you listen to the song, you know, you will comment and let us know what you think. But, you know, music is music.
Yes! Brand new! Hey! Yo! Happy birthday! Let's go! So if you like me,
man. Big up Triple K. Big up all Dominica Massive, man. Yeah, they say if you like me and I like you, why the long talk? Let's just, well, boy. You know, the beautiful thing about Triple K, you know, Triple K is definitely known for, you know, their chants and being on the road and giving you a vibe. Big up yourself, Tazi. Big up yourself, all the guys, Benji, all the guys in the band. Big up yourself, Benji. Big up all of you guys, Dominica to the world. As we say, well, the fella say, if you like me, let's get to the point. Carnival time is nicest. Let's take in another tune from them again.
You want to be me for my king? Yes. Say what? You want to be me for my king? My whole thing will say somewhere. Take it back. Bring back it back. Take it back. Bring back it back. Take it back. Okay. Bring back it back. Take it back. Okay, West. You want to be me for my king? West the fly. Whoa. You want to be me for my king? I'm not losing my seat for a bench. No! Take it back! Bring back it back! Take it back! Bring back it back! Oh yeah? Take it back!
Get me, I said, this your boy Blaze, V-I-L-C, straight out of Grenada, and you're watching Caribbean Celebrity Show. Stay tuned, now, man. V-I-A.
Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Caribbean Celebrity Show is Vibes Cartel representing for Cashflow, Mr. X.
It's Shamsia representing for Kash Major on the Big Bad Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Cashflow, you a Boston. This coming from the biggest in the game.
This is yours truly, Natty Conqueror, representing US and St. Lucia. And you're watching Caribbean Celebrity Show.
People, you must keep watching the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Yo, you don't know it's a girl Carissa straight out of Trinidad and Tobago, and right now I'm bigging up the Caribbean Celebrity Show. All you know, all you large all over the world. Carissa says, alright.
You can find us every Sunday. You never know who will be featured. This forum is to elevate and educate and entertain the masses.
This is Snoop to the D to the O to the G, endorsing this one for Cash Major and Mr. X on the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Hi, welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
If you're looking for promotions for your projects, then contact Bombdrop Studio today. We have a global network of professionals ready and willing to help take you to the next level. Just get in touch with our team today.
Yeah, man, give thanks. Now, Mr. X, I'm putting down my Dominican flag. And right now, I'm getting ready to go to, let me see. Folks, if you know, you know. Represent to the fullest. And without further ado, folks, help me welcome and bring on the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Melville out of Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome, my brother. Welcome.
But yes, I must say it's a privilege and an honor to be on this show. You know? Yeah, big up yourself, Cash Major and Mr. X. Big up all yourself.
Yeah, big up.
Right, so talk to me.
Yes, my brother. Well, we know you're from Trinidad and Tobago, but what part of Trinidad and Tobago are you?
Well, you know, back home here, we just call it Deep South countryside, right? So that's like Saparia, right? Located down in the countryside of Trinidad. Yeah, sweet countryside.
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing I love about every time I speak to somebody from Trinidad or Trinidad and Tobago, they're so patriotic. They promote their island and their country to the fullest. So what is there? What do you recommend?
Of course.
If when Caribbean Celebrity will finally visit Tobago, what is there to see? What is there to do?
Visit Tobago, you say?
Well, when we visit your neck of the woods, where should we go to? What should we see? What must we, let us know in your area.
But you can go anywhere. Anywhere is love. You understand? Anybody you meet on this side of the country is love.
Wow. Love in the house.
Right? I mean, despite what people always say, because at the end of the day, with crime and stuff, I mean, come on. That is just how it is. That is how the life is, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's not
Very.
stopping nobody from living or having a time or wherever you live or wherever you're at, you know, from being a good place. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
But
I like
definitely,
the
if you come, don't worry, I gonna take you to the nice spots.
Mr. X.
Don't worry, man.
Have you ever been to Tobago or Trinidad, Mr. X? That's what
No,
I
I've never been there, but my grandmother used to live there. She used to live in Diego Martin.
Oh, okay.
Diego Martin? Wow.
Yeah.
What part of Diego Martin?
Well, I don't know. I just know she used to live in Diego Martin.
All right, cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So we want to big up all massive from Trinidad. As you see, I have my flag.
Trinidad,
Yeah,
massive.
man. Tobago.
All
Yeah,
the
man. Big up,
Trinidad and Tobago,
yes,
massive
man.
inside.
And there's one thing I could say. There's pure talent coming out of that region. Talent upon
Correct
talent
is
upon
right.
talent. And the greatest
Correct
thing
is right.
they have some hidden gems and diamonds like yourself that the world is yet to discover. And that is why we're so happy.
Exactly.
So happy
Exactly.
and ecstatic, you know, to bring out your music, because I mean I listened to one of your tracks earlier and I was like, hold on. But mashallah, I'm not on this man, you know. You understand? I'm telling you. If you blew the blindfold test, if you play one of your new songs and his song, you know, pound for pound, you listen to it, the standard is there, the lyrical content. And Mr. X, in fact, I won't say too much. I want to really, folks, I just want to play that song. And that song will resonate. That song will resonate with a lot of y'all, a lot of us, in fact. We've all been there, you know, through a life scenario. And I really want to, Mr. X, I'm sure you have a lot of questions for him, but I want to just give them a little piece of the song. A little, you know, a little piece of it. Let me hear
a little taste.
On it, a little teaser. In fact, let me try and run the video if I can. You know, take it, folks. We're proud to present to you this track, Rather Be Single, the official video by Melville, and then we'll get to know the artist a little bit more. Take this one in, folks.
To drive me crazy. It's like you wanna change my life and mess me up, Miss Lady. With everything I've done for you, you want to play me dirty. I never knew you was so cross, and now you really hurt me. You never want to wash me clothes, you never want to cook me food, but everything you know to post. It's every day I go to work, I'm bringing all the money home, and when I think you for me, girl, that's why I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single. I'd rather be single.
Not too much. We can't give them too much. Too much at once.
Big up.
I like it. I'd rather be single.
Hey, Kash, before we deep dive, right? Before we deep dive, I want to say to all my Trinbagonians out there, happy Independence Day.
Yeah, man.
Right, it's Independence Day right now. I want to pick up everybody on Independence Day.
I raise my glass.
Right, so we can deep dive now.
Yeah, man. So give us the story about behind that song. What inspired you to sing that song?
Right. So all right, now me as an artist, right, I love to dabble in plenty genre, because I don't just do soca, I could do dancehall, I could do reggae, right? Yeah. So actually I was actually doing that song on a what you call those Nigerian beats again? Afrobeats.
Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually sitting down one day and I was actually vibing to Afrobeat. right? Because the song initially had a different flow, everything was going in a different direction. So I sent it to a good friend of mine. And after he listened to it, he messaged back. We was talking on WhatsApp, and he messaged back and he was like, Melville, you want to turn this into a soca? I was like, soca, already going, the Afrobeat direction already. But then I sit down and I said to myself, I say, you know what? With the whole idea and the vibe of the song, I say, you know what? I talked to the producer who I was normally use, right? RX Production, big up yourself.
Big up RX
Production. Right? And we decided, RX Production, that's a very, very talented producer. Right? And when I went to the studio, we started to build the beat and create a different flow and give the beat a whole up tempo. I was like, this man was onto something all the time. Yeah. Now, when people hear this song, rather be singing, right? And they listen to the lyrics, the first thing that comes to mind is like, boy, this man wife wanted him, but this man wife wanted him, this man wife not cooking page. but to be honest with you, I'll be outright honest, my wife is none of that. Right? She is none of that. But this song is about what people could relate to.
Sure.
Right? True. Anybody who is going through that, what I'm saying in the lyrics there, right, could relate to that. Yes, because let me give you a little joke. Right? So they always say 10% is getting the production done, but 90% is promotion, right?
Right.
So I had two good friends of mine who lives in the States. They actually did a little promo for me where they're singing the song and they're driving. So I was like, yo, this is a good idea. They're singing the song and driving, and I put it up and I see it got some traction. So I told a couple of my friends here in Trinidad to do the same thing for me. You know what them guys say? They can't do that because they're not single and the woman will kill them. But what I'm saying is just a song, right? It's not like it's not that I'm bashing women, I don't want the women to feel at home, or I don't want the women to come at me and to ridicule me in any way. But at the same time, as I say, it's a song that anybody can relate to, and that could be a male or a female.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
You understand?
True.
So it wasn't me. The song wasn't about me having a bad experience. No, I wasn't having a bad experience. I was just whatever comes to my head as an artist, and I sing it and I catch a vibe. Yeah, I flow with it. You understand?
Now, Mr. X, I want to ask a question before, just as the thought came to mind. So I want to know, what was the conversation like when you played that song the first time for your lady, for your wife, Melville?
I'll be honest, when she heard this song, she was like, who you write that song for? She was like, who you write that song for? I said, don't worry yourself. That song is not about you. Right? That song is not about you. I just create a vibe. I create something that the people could relate to, and who would understand the song would say, yeah, it's a good song. You understand?
Yes.
Because I mean, this song is getting I mean, it's not on the radio as yet. I even do a radio interview on this song yet, and people loving this song, right? And I put it up on my YouTube channel because I'm trying to build my name, right? Melville, because Melville is actually my government name. That's my title, right? But I was going with that name Cupid before, right? Cupid was my artist name, right? But I took a twist and changed it to Melville due to certain circumstances. I wouldn't deep dive into it, right? But due to certain circumstances, I changed to Melville, right? So I'm actually, building Melville brand, building the YouTube channel, and getting people to, the whole social media traffic to go to my channel and, like, comment, subscribe. And so far, the song is getting, that is doing pretty well. You understand? So I'm hoping that, going further, that the people, will keep sharing it and liking and spreading it, right? And being on this platform, I know it's gonna get some love. Big up
man,
Caribbean
definitely.
Celebrity Show, man.
Yeah. We will do our own little skits, a little video as well for you and send it to you. You know what I mean? Because we like to do that as well.
Just a note, just make sure your people's okay with it. That's all I just say. Just make sure your people's okay with it, because I don't want them coming at Melville and saying, yo, you have Kash and Mr. X wanna be single.
Well, hold on, we're not saying we want to be single, we're saying we rather. That is, if things go south, we rather. You understand?
I catch you. Yeah, so that's the whole vibe behind that song. That's the whole vibe. It's just a song that, to enjoy at the same time, even though you can relate to the song, people can enjoy the song. You understand?
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What first got you into music, or who inspired you to make music?
No, I just always say God is the boss, right? And my talent is nurtured from Him. You understand? Now, I don't really have per se somebody that inspire me. I really get in the age I was, when I discovered my talent, I was basically the age of 7. Right? I was 7 years old, but yet still I was still young, so I was just trying to understand it still. I by growing and getting older, right, and getting into it more, I started to understand what I could have really done, you understand, in terms of vocal wise, because many people know me for singing. I actually could sing. Like, I used to do R&B covers, the Usher, the R. Kelly, the Bram McKnight, the Joe. I was basically named the wedding singer, because I used to go to everybody wedding and sing. Right? So everybody know me, singing that. But over the years, people been talking to me and they let me know, yo, you're always singing R&B, but it don't have a market in Trinidad ready for that. So I said to myself, I say, you know what? I need to start a branch. So I started to branch to the soca, right? But as again, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know for other artists, but I'm a person could never stick to one genre. Today I will do soca, tomorrow I will do a reggae, or the next day I will do a dancehall. Because sometimes producers will send beat to me, and because what they see I can do, they realize, yo, this guy have what it takes to be a star. And I'm speaking it into existence. This guy have what it takes to be a star. So, because just as what you said, Kash, when you heard this song, right, and you was comparing it to Marshall, right? They got Marshall same way, right? Marshall, talented guy, you understand? And that is what I want people to see. Just as how people could say, yo, Marshall bad, Marshall this, Marshall that. I want people to see and say, hey, Cupid bad just the same way.
Yeah, man.
No, I'm not taking away anything.
Melville, man.
Yeah, Melville, right? Not taking, right? Not taking away anything. Not taking away anything, but as I say, I want people to see me for who I is.
Yeah, true.
You understand?
True.
Right? But music was just inspired. But for me, I just say God. You understand? But I mean, I get to learn about the Marshall and the Iowa and the Bungie and everybody. I was like, yo, you understand? I want to follow in these guys' footsteps.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So when you doing your song, like you're doing your song, do you start with the lyrics, melody, or something else?
Well, sometimes when I get the rhythm, like the producer will send the rhythm to me, first thing I would do, I would listen to the whole rhythm.
Okay.
Right? I will listen to the whole rhythm and I will see where intro would start. Normally sometimes a song might start, most songs starts with the intro, right? And then it might go into the verse, chorus, verse, or it might start with the chorus and then go into the verse. You understand? So when I listen, I will listen to the rhythm straight down, and then I will differentiate where I should start. You
Yeah,
understand?
okay. Because some people like
now
they
would
just
rather be
freestyle.
single.
Yeah.
No, I will be no, I'll be frank with you guys. Me being an artist, I cannot freestyle. You know that?
Okay.
No, serious. I don't feel no how about it because I know it have artists who I will quicker you send a rhythm for me. No, I don't normally I used to write. I used to take a pen and write. But now I got a little more verse on it. When I hear the rhythm, I will basically vibe it in my head. And my phone is like my recorder. I use my phone to record every piece of the song that I'm doing. So when I finish the song, I will piece it all together like a puzzle. I would learn it, right? I would before I go into the studio, I would learn the whole song. So when I go in studio, like studio time expensive, so I don't know what you're doing.
You have to be on point. You have to be on point.
So when I go in the studio, now yes, still sometimes you might get little hiccups. It does happen. But trust me, most producers love me for that. They say, yo, Melville, you just come and go on the mic and spit. Because I already have the song in my head.
Yeah.
So it's, sometimes in our time, we did the whole song, intro, vocals, background vocals, harmonies, everything on point. Sometimes in our time.
So you doing your own harmonies on that track?
Yeah, I do my own harmonies.
Yeah, well, that's why you see that's what I was saying when I compare, because somebody might say, "Boy, is this man crazy comparing the artist, to Marshall or something?" But I listen to the production value. You understand the production value, the vocals, everything, harmonies, backups. I listen to it. I say, boy, what? I say, boy,
I do it all.
Yeah,
now,
man.
not saying sometimes it might have a song you're doing, and who knows, it might be calling for a female vocal.
Right.
But now listen to this. I have people I just work with. Now they musically inclined. And this guy I'm talking about, he is a panist. He play pan. He very, very good. He hears note like that. And he will send me on that mic. He will put me on that mic and make me sound like a female.
Wow.
That is how good he is. Right? He'll put me on that mic and say, yo, I want you to sound like a female, and he will tell me exactly what to say.
What note to hear. All right.
Yeah, what note to sing, and I will do it.
Wow.
Right? So as I say, nothing wrong with me using other vocals, but all the song I ever did, every one, from the reggae to the dancehall, the soca, all the vocals is me.
All right. Folks, let's take in another one of his songs. As he mentioned, reggae. Let's give you a different flavor of his vocal ability. Let's check out this one, folks.
Hey, girl. Galang, galang, gang, girl. Galang, galang. Galang, galang, gang, girl. Galang, galang. Girl, the whining good. Girl, the whining good. Let me see a girl. Put your one in the air. Let me see a girl. Let me see a girl. Girl, the whining good. Girl, the whining good. Let me see a girl. Put your foot in the air. Let me see a girl. Let me see a girl. Girl, broke out your waist and wine. From your hot step on the front line. Fling it up for the man one time. Then get under lid, girl, broke off him spine. Girl, you bad from your barn in a shy. Make a post for Instagram likes. Can you turn up the dance all nice? Pretty girl, tell me why if you whine. Hey, girl, wine and go low. Girl, you feel wine and go low. Make the waistline bubble. Girl, you feel trouble. Anytime you whine, say that.
Yeah, man.
I did that song a while back now. Yeah, that song did a while now. I was actually a rhythm a friend of mine, bring forth to me, and he say, yo, wanna do something on this? And now I love music, right? And as I always tell producers, once I hear a good beat, once I hear a good beat, my brain cells just start to go one time. I just want to just go on that flow. And that's when he brought this rhythm to me. I was like, yo, I love this. But initially we promote, but the song just reached as far as it could. You understand? But as people, a guy once tell me, he say, yo, music don't die. You understand? Because at the end of the day, that song, now you hear in that song, and have a lot of people who heard this song, but the world didn't hear the song.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying, right? So these are songs that could still come alive. It depends, but I mean, as we see music keep changing, different styles, especially in the dancehall realm, and I mean soca and all doing it too, where the music is changing. So probably that style now might phase out. You understand? But I always try to stay up to the times, right, with music, because if there's one person that has look at when it comes to music, and this is a dancehall artist I'm talking about, right? Vybz Kartel, right? And when I look at Vybz Kartel and coming up in ranks with the era he come up in, and up to this day, this guy still relevant. I just be like, wow. Yeah, I just be like, wow. And I like music that has longevity, right? You know, it have songs you would listen to and probably a year or two after you don't want to hear it again, right? I don't believe in that. I believe like Bob Marley. Today's date, it have a lot of kids coming up, still learning about Bob Marley, still hearing about Bob Marley and falling in love with Bob Marley music.
True.
Right? Even when you look at Michael Jackson, God rest his soul. I have a daughter who is 18 years now. When that guy had passed away, she was younger than time. But for a whole week, they had Michael Jackson songs playing like all over the globe. Right. And she heard this man and she wanted to know who was this man. I took my daughter young. Let me see if I can remember her age exactly. She's 18 now. How long Michael Jackson dead?
Well, it's a while now. Huh? It's a while.
A couple of years. And let me say, but as I say, she was a little girl still going. She was going primary school still.
Okay.
And the first time she heard Michael Jackson's voice, she fell in love with this man. And up to this day, she still loves his music. And that's how I see music. Right now, as I say, all artists have their own style, their own way, their own way of music and how they bring the music. But for me, I like to do music that, 5 years down the road, Kash, you could pull up on it, X, you could pull up on it and say, yo, Melville song still banging.
Yeah.
You understand? So when I do in my songs, I try to put my best foot forward, right? So when you hear my song from the first jump, because our music is like this, sometimes you hear a song for the first time and you like it right away. Sometimes you hear a song for the first time and it has to grow on you.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
Right? So let me ask a question. The first time you heard Rather Be Single, did it hit you one time or did it take a while to grab you?
One time.
Be honest. I like criticism. I like criticism. I like people that tell me, yo, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing the other. So I just tell people, be real with me. Don't baby me and don't pet me, because when I go out there, right, and meet those other talents out there, the whole vibe and energy different. So I want to know when I put out my music, people loving it. So if you telling me, hey, grab you one time, hey, I proud of myself. I proud of myself for that.
Yeah.
You
The single one, and that one I just played, just catch me one time.
Yeah.
When I got sent the song,
thanks. That's a blessing because.
Sorry. I was saying when I got sent the YouTube link on the song to check out, within 5 minutes, I messaged back and I said, let's get this brother on the show as soon as possible. And we actually who we had for today actually to bring you on, because I say to myself, when I figure like we discover a gem or a diamond, so we're more excited about it than an artist that everybody is already aware of. You understand? So the artist everybody already aware of, that artist had to take a back burner for now, and we had to put you on the front burner. So that is exactly what we did. Straight down.
Okay.
So the second song.
I'm really grateful for that. I'm really, really, really grateful for that because I mean, hearing that from all you, you know, it will make me feel good because I won't lie, I've been doing music for years. You know, one time a good friend of mine say, "Yo, you start to get great when people would take you serious." You understand?
Right.
Because you're having the music, you're having the stuff, you're having the energy, but it's like people not grabbing you. Why that happening? I have a friend in Jamaica and all. Her name is Diana. She was, I don't think if she's still Charlie Black's manager, right? I don't know, that woman from ever since she heard my music, she always tell me you going and bus. She say you are going to bus. But she know me as Cupid. So she has always known me as Cupid, but now the name changed to Melville, so she had to get familiar. But she always give me that praise. Even when it had times, I won't lie, it had times I wanted to give up. But I say when you love something and it in your bloodstream, it hard to give up on it. And that's why I still keep pushing. That last song I sent you there, Kash, right? Knock a Glass, right? It's the same producer who produced Rather Be Single, Big Him Up Again. I lying down watching television, in my own zone, and he sent me that rhythm. And off the bat, when I heard the rhythm, I just fly off the chair, I paused the TV, and I started to work one time. And that song, right now, that song, crazy. Folks,
we're going to give you an exclusive tonight, folks. This one is not yet even released as yet. No glass. Are we allowed to just play a little bit of it for them, for the audience?
Give them a listen to me. I'm not scared about that. I'm not afraid of it because at the end of the day, I know what I have and my thing seal, right? But I need people to get to know Melville. They need to know Melville.
Sure.
And let them see what Melville can do. You understand?
Yeah.
So give them it, knock a glass and drink, give them it.
All right, folks, you're hearing it here first, exclusive.
But first, all you have, what you just drink, Kash? What you just drink?
Well, as long as it have ice in it.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite rum?
Well, I like my whiskey. I like my dark rum. I don't have no particular preference, you know. Honestly.
All right, nice.
Yeah,
I love that. X, what's your favorite drink? What's your favorite drink, X?
My favorite drink is Campari.
Oh, yes, our boss. But yeah, what? We Trinidadians in love with punching.
Punching, yeah.
We love it punching. Yeah. But the song is outright knock a glass and drink, so you could be drinking anything. And Campari is a very good drink. I love it too. Whiskey is good drink as well. So yeah, what? Buzz this, let's buzz it. Let's buzz the tune. Buzz the tune.
Boy, look, the girls, I'm here now.
Whoa!
Come and pass me a drink, please, now. Let me take a sip, let me take a drink. Me no wanna walk. When them girls them come out, no walk. Well, it's done vibes and we had nice party in the bar. Watch your girls and bend over.
Yo, pull up. I hate it for the first time to people. It's bad.
It's on the bubble and wine me a hold on tight. See me frost, say the party turn over. And everything go nice, let we party, let we just knock a glass and drink. Could I be a punch in a Hennessy, knock up everything, no. Knock a glass and drink. Can I wine fast with the head, lift up everything, just knock a glass and drink. You know see the dance all ram, DJ turn up the thing, boy. Knock a glass and drink. Boy, boom. The place nice, rum in my head now. Can waistline moving around non-stop. About people coming now. They're coming from east, west, north and south. So when you come to party, you must knock a glass. Pour yourself a drink and take a shot fast. Take another one and put it in the air and knock it. Let we just knock a glass and drink. Could I be a punch in a Hennessy, knock up everything now. Knock a glass and drink. Girl a wine fast with the head nice, lift up everything. Just knock a glass and drink. You know see the dance all ram, DJ turn up the thing, boy. Knock a glass and drink. Boy. Knock a thing. Knock it with your best friend, knock it with your team. Knock a thing. Glasses in the air, everybody just sing. Knock a glass and drink. Could I be a punch in a Hennessy?
Melville, look out for that song, you know. That song is a creeper, you know. You see when you drop that song?
No.
Damage.
Pastor Glass drink.
Damage.
I will be honest with you. I can be honest.
Yeah, man, you mean?
Right. As I say, music, that's how music does hit me. Right? When I hear something, when something hold me, it hold me. Right? Because as I say, when the guy send the rhythm, and when I heard the first tone, the first beat, I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. And I just run with it one time. One time I run with it. Right? And I'm pushing Rather Be Single and Knock a Glass, and one of these songs have to take me to the globe.
Yeah, man.
You see that track? You see that track? If that track fall in the right hands, problems, you're going clear.
Well, I always using the word hope. But a friend of mine say, yo,
you have to stop that word.
Stop use that word.
Yeah,
stop use that word. Yeah, stop using the word hope. Right? If this song has to fall in the right hands, it will fall in the right hands. And if this is the right hands right here, and I feel this is the right hands right here.
Yeah, I saw
right
it.
Yeah, man.
Kash and Mr. X, this is the right hand right here, and I feel this link here didn't just happen, right? And as I was picking up Nubian Queen earlier on,
make sure you send me all three of the songs.
Yeah, I'll send you all.
All right.
I'll send you all. I already spoke to a DJ today, one of our top DJs, and I didn't have that one to send to him. I wish I had that one to send. When I sent him the other track, you know, he forwarded it to me. He actually showed me a screenshot of him dissing it out. So I tell him respect and stuff, you know. So he has to
he can't get it. You can't send it to him.
I'll send it to him. But you know, that's what I said to you. I sent him the other tracks, and he showed me a screenshot.
Well, I don't know if the emails I've been getting, I don't know if it's you sending it personally or who was sending it. When they send the message, right, reminded me about the interview today, they said if I had any other song right that I wanted to release, right, I was like, yo, this was the perfect timing. I say, yo, Knock a Glass and Drink have to go one time.
That's
right. So that's why I said when you already had Rather Be Single, but Knock a Glass and Drink, it took a while to finish, right? Because I always tell my producer, take your time with the music because we don't want nobody complaining when they go there.
Yeah, true.
Make sure everything on point. So you are making sure everything on point. So I'm glad all is seeing the music, all is hearing it, all is seeing the artists. I'm very glad for that. And as I say again, I big up. I hope she's listening because I'm bigging she up. I'm bigging up Nubian Queen for giving me this opportunity and this link.
Yes, man.
Yeah, to actually meet with you guys, right? And I must say, yo, this platform is a really good platform for upcoming artists like myself, right?
Yeah,
and I mean, I would like this platform to take it to many other generations as well to come because they would need help. They would need this platform.
True.
You understand? Because it have the platforms that only look at the big artists. They don't look at the ones that coming up.
True.
You understand? So sometimes a certain platform you might try to get on and they wouldn't pay no mind because why? They look for the ones that are already on top. But come on, let me look at the ones that coming up too because they had to keep the legacy going.
I'm so glad you observed that in the first interaction with us because like I said to you, we had somebody scheduled already and that artist is known. You understand? And then we didn't hear your song. I think the song was sent to us by Nubian Queen and she says, let me know what you think of this song. That song. And I didn't even go and look up your name or anything. I just listened to the song. I just say, you know what happened? Yeah. We need just send us the information. And usually we go through the, you know, the scheduling, who comes on and stuff. we usually try to have artists like book from 2-3 weeks in advance, so we know, you know, how we're promoting and stuff. But I say, you know, happen, boy, that's a bomb that we're going to explode, because I heard a voice and I listened to the production, everything. I say, oh boy, that artist is on point and on par. And imagine, I didn't even hear the Knocker Glass yet. I didn't even hear that song yet, because that song get me overexcited right now. I'm playing that song.
Yeah, man.
It's like, what? You know? Yeah, man.
No,
that's an anthem.
I was only running with Rather Be Sick. Now, I know you. If all you would know that music expensive to do studio time. You know, promoting it expensive. So I was just running with Rather Be Single. But when the producers send me, and now the name of that rhythm, right? The name of that rhythm is the Copper Cup rhythm, right? And when he sent me that rhythm, I was like, yeah, because I was just going with one song. I was just running with one song, but I was like, yo, let's just say you get a booking, somebody hire you to sing, right? And I mean, it's soca time, it's carnival time. You're just running out with one song. I was like, yo, you're gonna push 2 songs, right? So I taking this one, right? I taking this one on myself, and I saying, yo, no matter how expensive it is, you're gonna push, and you're gonna push these 2 songs straight to the top. I would love to do a video for Knock a Glass and Drink, right? But I have to see how the expense works.
We have our homework, and saying we have to do some little promotion, because Mr. X does his little skits and his little videos for artists and stuff like that, you know, to big up and push. But you know what happened? I was already visualizing for Rather Be Single. I say, boy, I have to be careful what I try to do in that song, you know. But you see the Knocker Glass? Yeah, I'll go ahead straight forward.
And that's the same thing. That's the same thing I said. If people were, I should say, men on the whole, they're frightened to do the Rather Be Single or do a little promo for it. I know they would definitely do a promotion for Knocker Glass and Drink. That's how you can free up. You can free up with that song. You can hire whatever bottle of rum you just drink, your glass in your hand, you can have a piece of iron, you're knocking, you're doing what you want to do.
That song embodies the whole spirit of partying and having a good time, you know, the things, you know. Yeah.
That was the whole idea. That was the whole idea of bringing this up, because when I started the song and I got the intro, I got the verse, I didn't know what to say for the chorus. So I had to kind of like, I was sitting down there for a bit thinking. I actually pitched the song to a friend, a partner of mine. He does write. He's actually a writer. So when I sent it to him, I was like, yo, this is the idea I got here for a song, but I need a great hook, right? Or even greater chorus. So he said, all right, give him a couple. So when he sent back some lyrics, but he sent a bunch of lyrics. I was like, wow, I didn't know if he understand what I was looking at. But you know what? I was like, yo, Melville, you can get it for yourself. And when I listened, I listened to rhythms very carefully. And when I listened to what the chorus is, and I was actually listening to the tones, I was like, yo, Knock a Glass and Drink. And I was like, shit, that is it. One time I was like, Knock a Glass and Drink. And that was it. And the hook was born. Right now, my train them knowing the song word for word. They love it. They love it. And they always say when train endorse something, when train endorse something, yes.
It's bad. Mr. X, you have any final questions for him tonight?
Final question. What has been the most challenging part of your career?
Getting the music out, right? Because as I said before, studio time is only 10%, but the promotion, right, is 90%. And it's just me alone. I don't really have No, I'm not holding this as a crutch, right? Because I mean, you know, everybody just say it at the social media and it have this, it have that. Yes, but still, the boys have it. The boys have a team. The Marshall have a team. The Bungie have. Everybody has a team.
The team,
right?
yeah.
Because when I thinking I could just be focused on getting the hit, I had to focus on prepping a promotion and trying to put it on the TikTok and put it on the Instagram and the Facebook, and you know, so it's hard. It's hard getting the music out. Very, very hard.
Yeah.
You understand? But I ain't break yet, and it's a breaking, man. Right? And that's Melville not stopping. Melville keep on going. That's what I'm telling you.
All right.
Yeah,
well, I could definitely say
one more question, Sam. One more question. Yeah. If you would collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be?
Living or dead? What genre? What genre?
Don't matter.
I would say, yeah, soca, dancehall, reggae.
If it's dancehall, I mean real, outright, Vice Cartel. Yeah. I mean real, Vice Cartel outright. And if it's soca, if it's soca, right? Kash.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Good choices. Good choices.
Yeah. Kash, I would definitely love to but actually two of them, right? Kash and Cohen Dubois.
Cohen, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are the two soca artists I would like to get that you know, that vibe and that energy from.
What about the female?
Female,
there is Patrice, there is Destra, there is Sfean Leon.
Patrice, I would like to do a song with Patrice.
Boy, yeah, man, Patrice. Yeah, I would like to be in studio with her. Just want to watch her record.
Why is it that?
I don't mind being a fly on the wall.
I find it say that with a bit of emotion in it. I find I hear some emotions in there. Be careful, eh?
Yeah, man, I know.
Rather be singing.
Yeah, man, let me tell you, that's some echoing in the back of my head there. But you know, that's the beauty of it, you know, because you have different songs and different concepts. But once you could produce music that resonates with people, look how we get the connection there. Because I mean, we interview a lot of artists, and artists come on, and sometimes you just have the typical vibe where you're not necessarily convinced or you don't really catch the artist vibe. But I feel like we really make a good connection because I could really see your vibe, and I think I picked up on that just by hearing your voice, just hearing your song for the first time. I was like, let's just bring on this. Somebody was telling me let's just bring on this artist. Let's just bring on this artist.
And that is a blessing. That right there in itself is a blessing, and I love that.
Yeah, man, we will definitely be doing our homework. We like to support artists and be part of their journey, you know. So what I'm sure that we will end up doing is featuring you on our website, you know, your music and stuff, and try to really do, like I said, myself will try to do some promotions and get the DJs on board because, you know, especially that Knock a Glass song. You see that song?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Turn over and everything go nice. Love we party, love we just knock a glass and drink. Could I be a punch in a Hennessy, knock up everything now. Knock a glass and drink. Girl, I wine fast with the head, nice lift up everything. Just knock a glass and drink. You know see the dance all ram, DJ turn up the thing, boy. Knock a glass and drink. Boy. The place nice, rum in my head now. The waistline moving around.
I was just about to say, normally when artists come on board, we always ask them to do something like a cappella, give us a little sample. So just give us something, you know, for our audience listening to you for the first time. Give them a little something live.
Boy, look the rhythm of the air now. Hey, boy, the thing gone clear now. Boy, look the girls them here now. Boom. Barman, pass me a drink, please, now. Let me take a sip, let me take a drink. Me no wanna wow. Where the girls them come out from? Wow. Well, it's on vibes and we had nice party in the bar. What you girls them bend over? Style. It's on the bubble and wine, me a hold on tight to me frost. Let the party bend over. And everything going nice, let me party, let me just. No glass and drink. We'll be a punch in a Hennessy, knock up everything now. No glass and drink. Get the wine fast with the head, knock up everything just. No glass and drink. You know, see the dance all around, DJ turn up the thing, boy. No glass and drink. Boy, 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 boom.
Niceness. Well, my brother, definitely it's been a joy and a pleasure, and we look forward to bringing you back again to the Caribbean Celebrity Show. You know, and
it's been an honor.
One of the blessings that we're trying to do, we on the verge of, I'm sure you're probably aware that the Caribbean Music Awards just took place this week that's just passed. And we've been working with artists over the years. And as you mentioned, ironically enough, you mentioned that, you know, there needs to have a balance because like the mainstream artists is always those that seem to be featured and highlighted. But the greatest thing is, you know, the Almighty Father above have laid it on our hearts to try to create a balance. So we hoping as of next year to introduce the Caribbean Celebrity Showcase Award. Every artist who will be interviewed will be nominated for an award. And there's several categories, several where your people will be able to nominate you as well. But we get to create a balance. Not bandwagonists to jump on the train of the artists that out there already that don't need that machine. You understand?
Exactly.
So artists like we're really happy and proud that we will be part of the you know, showcasing to the world, you know, and showing that support. So yeah, man, welcome to the Caribbean Celebrity family, my brother.
Yeah, thank you very much. Give thanks, blessing all the way. God is the boss.
Yeah, man. And any last comments for your audience and for the people who will be listening and viewing the live?
I just want to say big up to everybody, right, who know Melville and getting to know Melville in the Caribbean, in the world, all who listening to this big show right here with Kash and X, right? Continue, you know, to support, right? I loving it. I love you all, right? Stay blessed, be safe out there. And for the artists and them, you know, who coming up, stay focused, you know, continue to create and work on all the craft. And trust me, all you'll be on the Caribbean Celebrity Show too. Big up on
Definitely. Well, folks, we want to thank you for joining us. As I say, all good things must come to an end, but this is not the end. This is just the beginning of greatness. Yeah, please subscribe. Exactly. Let the public know how can they reach you. For example, promoters, producers, anybody want to reach out, how can they link up with you?
My TikTok, right, is Swagboy Melville, right? My Instagram is Melville Music, right? My Facebook, basically, I don't really give out my Facebook really. Right, so you can reach me on TikTok at Swagboy Melville, right, and Instagram Melville Music, right. If they wish to book me, right, I don't have a manager. I'm my own manager, right. Or you wish to WhatsApp or anything, right? It's 333-6596, right. Or they can WhatsApp me as well, 333-6596.
All right. Yeah. Folks, let me tell you, I'm making a prediction, and I say this one with no reservations. This artist, nothing happens before his time, and like he said, he's been in the business for a while, but I think this is a turning point, whereas you will be having a more amazing year coming than you can imagine or expect. You understand? I feel it in my spirit. And I'm no newcomer to this business. I've been in this business for almost 20-something years professionally, just music. And I could tell you, I know talent when I see talent. You understand? I'm not perfect, but I'm hardly wrong. So, you know, you've gotten that far. So don't ever have any doubt. Because sometimes we are our biggest critic. We are our biggest hindrance sometimes, because you have the talent, you have the ability. Do not focus on the fact that you don't have a team. Those things usually come when opportunity arises that, you know, people will present themselves to you and say, well, I want to manage you. But usually people are scared to take right now they might see it as a gamble or risk, because whereas they might be able to see, but people tend to jump on the bandwagon is when it's happening already. Nobody wants to come and push. You understand?
Yeah.
So do it for people. You see, as you've agreed to come on that show, just apply that faith and start moving forward. The doors will open, my brother. The doors will open, and you have some big tunes. You see those two songs in particular. Those two songs in particular. I'm telling you, I'm feeling those songs, and I know everybody will hear them, will have a reaction, and that's what you want. So just continue. You know, I'll try to reach out to you as well. You know, I need to add you on my WhatsApp and Mr. X as well.
Yeah, so add me X could do it as well. Add me on my WhatsApp as well, and you can reach out to me there as well, right?
Yeah, man. Give thanks. It's been a pleasure and a joy. And we want to see you back again. We want to see you back again within the next few months as part of the promotion.
Just say the word. Just say the word, and I'm there.
Well, the live will be rebroadcast over and over and over throughout the week on different platforms and stuff. We'll be creating reels, some videos and stuff. And I definitely want to get you on the website to you and feature your songs. So you will see, you know, the impact. We don't just say it.
Right. Just send me whenever. Yeah. Happy Independence to Trinidad and Tobago, man.
Yeah. Right now, that is the St. Lucian flag. Yeah. It's the Trini flag. So right now, the connection there. So your music have to be Lucia and the rest of the world, you know, they have to be all over the UK, everywhere. So, you know, I will link you up for some DJs as well. Put you in contact directly with the DJs so you could link up with them, you know. And just, you know,
hey, that would be very, very appreciated. That will be very, very appreciated.
Yeah.
All right, but as I say, don't be a stranger. Hit me up, right?
Yeah, man.
Make sure and take the number 333-6596. You put in 1868 in front, right? 1868 in front, 333-6596. Hit me up.
Let me make a note. Let me make a note.
And I wanna, I don't know if you'll permit me, but I wanna big up the Caribbean show, right?
Yeah, man. You mean?
Yeah, man. Big up.
I mean, the pleasure is ours, my brother. And definitely, it's been a joy and a pleasure to get to know you and your music. I wish you continued success. We endorse you to the fullest. Whatever capacity, reach out to us. Caribbean Celebrity Show will be there, my brother. You know,
you're right. So one time, this is Melville representing for the Caribbean Celebrity Show. Let's don't know. Mad and bad. Big up all yourself. Mr. Cash Flow, Mr. X. Don't know. Melville says so.
Bless up. Yeah. Let's take in a little bit more of this big monster track before we wrap up. Take some more of this track. Get used to it.
Another one and put it in the air and knock it. Let we just knock out everything now. Knock a glass and drink. Girl, I wine fast with the head nice lift up everything. Just knock a glass and drink. You know see the dance all ram, DJ turn up the thing, boy. Knock a glass and drink. Boy. Knock a thing. Knock it with your best friend. Knock it with your team. Knock a thing. Glasses in the air, everybody just sing. Boom. Knock a glass and drink. Could I be a punch in a Hennessy? Knock up everything now. Knock a glass and drink. Girl, I wine fast with the head nice lift up everything. Just knock a glass and drink. You know see the dance all ram, DJ turn up the thing, boy. Knock a glass and drink. Boy. Knock a glass and drink. Could I be a punch in a Hennessy? Knock up everything now. Knock a glass and drink. Girl, I wine fast with the head nice lift up everything. Just knock a glass and drink. You know see the dance all ram, DJ turn up up the thing now. No glass and drink. Boy, 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 boy. Look the rhythm of the air now. Boy, the thing gone clear now. Boy, look the girls them here now.
Look, the girls I'm here now.
Oh Lord God. Well, folks, thanks again for joining us. And we'll see you guys.
I'm feeling real excited, boy.
Bless up.
I'm feeling real excited.
Wonderful.
Yeah, man. Big up on yourself. Alright, big up on yourself. As I say, hit me up anytime. Anytime, hit me up.
Yeah, man. You'll hear from us during the week, man. You'll hear from us during the week, and you'll see stuff I'm posted during the week as well.
Okay. Say no more. Alright, so let's take care.
Alright.
Peace out.
Are you planning your next Caribbean vacation? I have the perfect destination for you in St. Lucia, with your own affordable accommodations at 4J's Apartments in the Rodney Bay area. At 4J's Apartments, you are situated just 10 minutes walk from the beach and the main shopping in the north of the island, with access to some amazing restaurants and sights and sounds. To book your holiday accommodations, you can visit www.booking.com/hotels/lc/apartment-joanna.html.
Hi, this is Kash Major, and you're watching the Caribbean Celebrity Show.
Pass me a drink, please, now. Let me take a sip, let me take a drink. Me no wanna walk. Where them girls them come out now. What?